My name's Bill and I'm an alcoholic, and this share is called No More. Alcoholism is certainly a disease of saying no more. It's also a disease of saying never again. And that's the thing with alcoholism. Saying no more or never again is about as much use to an alcoholic as a book on long-term sobriety that's entitled Just Say No. Saying and thinking and repeating words of wisdom have been and always were just words. And whilst they may be honest and well-meaning at the time I said them, my experience is this: the pull of having a drink always overrides any initial resolve I once had not to have a drink. And that's why alcoholism is a disease of the wills. It's about my strong self-will to stop, and also my strong self-will to have another drink. And the power to have another drink always overrides my strong self-will to stop. And alcoholism always won when the self-will to drink was stronger than the self-will to stop. It's a battle of the wills. We hear all the time about drug taking and the advertising slogan that says, just say no. Well, that's only ever any good if you're not an addict, if you're not addicted, you're not an alcoholic. Otherwise, it's pretty well of little to no use. That's been my experience. I didn't stop drinking even after 25 years on self-will alone. I eventually stopped because something within me, something within my resolve had broken, had changed, had shifted. Something invisible had changed within me. Something somewhere was different this time to all the other times that I wanted to stop. And what was different? Well, I'll tell you. I will never, ever know. But what I do know and what I did know was this time I had turned a corner and I asked for help. There's a saying that says, when the patient's ready, the teacher will appear. And when I was ready, the 12 steps and AA and some good honest guidance took me from a place of hopeless unmanageability to a new place of not wanting to take a drink. No more is easy to say, but extremely difficult to do in the context of sober living. What seemed to work better for me was these 3 words, and these 3 words changed my life. And the 3 words were, will you help? It may seem unlikely that asking for help works better than my own self-will and my own resolve, but it does. Why? Well, if you want to know why, try asking for help and see what happens. Who knows? You may be pleasantly surprised. Bill the Shirt, Bristol.